Gold is having a hard day today, but luckily, Peter Hug joins us for a brand new segment of For Pete's Sake. He'll help us cope with the situation. It's coming up. Peter, thanks for being with us once again.
Oh, nice to be here again.
So give us the diagnosis. What's happening with gold today?
Well, you know, I've been out of this market for about 3 weeks. I think the last time I was here,
Right.
if I remember right, silver was up around 33
and gold was at 1780.
1780, and I thought that there was a possibility of seeing gold at 1640 and silver down at 31. We saw silver down there at 31 today. I think gold may still have a little bit more to go. It's got to clear through 78, but 1640 I still think is a reasonable entry point for buying the metal.
Okay, so obviously jobs reports came out today that must have played a factor in gold's demise today, Peter.
Yeah, I think it did. But again, you know, 171,000 jobs is nothing to jump up and down about. You know, I think we're coming into the weekend. There's an election coming Tuesday. People are really, really nervous. And all of the traders that were long went flat to short, and all of the traders that were short went long yesterday. I just think it's position squaring. Absolutely nothing has changed. The Fed's not going to change its policy because of one unemployment report, and I think the big catalyst is going to be to see who wins the election, and then we'll see where the markets go.
So everyone's just waiting for the election to come around. As you know, I was in New Orleans last week, and I caught up with Dennis Gartman, who said that if gold were to break that 1700 level, it could go down, possibly way down. What do you think of that reasoning?
Well, 1700. Psychological support, maybe. I don't know why he picked that number. I agree with Dennis that this market was overbought. That's why I was standing aside for the past 3 weeks. I don't think the bull run in the market is over. Dennis is a trader. I wouldn't be surprised if gold did get down into the low 1600s if he wouldn't put his toe back into the water.
Okay. But he also told me that we need to watch Diwali, Indian festival season coming around. If gold does not pick up with Diwali, that could be a serious sign of turmoil. Makes sense?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's basing that on the fact that during this the wedding season in India, there's usually very large or high demand for gold for wedding gifts. You know, I think that's been off the table for about 6 months now to a year since India's changed some of its internal policies. I'm still in the camp that the global governments are inflating their currencies, and the currencies are depreciating relative a basket of commodities. And over the medium to longer term, I'm extremely bullish this market.
Peter, are you paying attention to what gold's trading to in euro terms? How relevant is that for you?
It isn't. I trade gold relative to the U.S. dollar. I think the Europeans are far from being anywhere out of the woods. I don't even think they're halfway into the woods yet. And I think they're going to continue to be accommodative in Europe. And the Fed has made it very clear in my mind that they're going to continue to be accommodative probably right through the end of 2015. And if history is a judge, it would strike me that Obama is probably going to win the election on Tuesday. He's still leading in 3 of the swing states, and the majority of the time, whoever takes Ohio wins the election, and Obama's leading in Ohio. In that scenario, I'm bullish gold. I think the concept of spending more than the U.S. government can bring in revenue is going to continue, and I think that will continue to debase the dollar down the road.
So, Peter, what do you do on a day like today, Friday, with gold? Is this a buying opportunity for you?
You know, these kind of days are almost days I ignore. Yeah, if I'm not in the market, I'm certainly picking up precious metals at these prices. I mean, as a trader, when I first thought silver was going to come down, and it did last week to 31.50, I picked up a position. I liquidated the position in the mid-32s earlier this week. So as a trader, there's a huge opportunities to make money in and out of the market. This, to me, if you don't have gold as part of your portfolio, is an excellent opportunity to start adding some precious metals to your portfolio.
Okay, so just recapping it now, Peter, key numbers for gold and silver.
Silver, it bothers me. Silver broke through 31.20, so there is a possibility we may see a test of the 30.50, 30.60 range in silver. Gold, 78. It went through 78 on a trading basis today. I think 78 will probably hold through next week. If 78 breaches, 1640 is still my target, and at that level, I would be accumulating metals.
Well, next week will definitely be an exciting week, so we'll touch back then, Peter.
Okay.
Finally, didn't you notice anything different?
Your perspective is unbelievable.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Yeah, well, nice bomber jacket. I know we're in Canada, but it's still warm indoors.
It is. Nice
Thanks,
to see
Peter.
you then. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching this edition of For Pete's Sake. You can email us at newsfeedback@kitco.com. For Kitco News, I'm Daniela Cambone.